look in the mirror, when I look in the mirror, baby, I see it clear. Why you wanna be nearer? I'm not surprised, I sympathize. I can't deny your appetite. You got it.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in again to my channel, Amber Speaks To. I really appreciate you coming back and just hearing what I have to say when it comes to my journey moving to Arizona. It's been the end of this week, it'll be 4 months. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, so almost a month, which is super cool. So, which is technically, when I was here in April, I was here a little over a month. So let's just make it through. Today we're gonna be talking about some laws that you may be interested in hearing about. I think people don't look into this when they move to states. They don't look at like what do the laws look like? What are, some rules and regulations that I need to be aware of and things like that. Surely I'm not talking to a whole bunch of convicts and criminals out there, I know. However, I don't want you to become one as well. So I want you to definitely, I definitely just want to share some of those things with you. And just to make this clear, I don't even know if this is necessary for me to say this. I guess this is like a disclaimer, and I'm just saying I'm not an attorney, because I'm not. I am not a part nor do I lead a legal team in any way, shape, or form. Again, I don't know if that's necessary to say that, but just in case somebody try to blame your girl for anything, go look these things up on your own time. I'm just giving you high level overview, basic bullet points. You gotta go to the Googler and look them up yourself and read them. And if you wanna talk to the people, whoever the powers may be in law, then you talk to those people to get clarification, whereas the cop or the judge or the county or whatever, these are high level, this is a high level overview bullet point. So just wanna make that clear. So jumping right in, number one, there is no permit that is required. No permit is required to carry your firearm. So that's super important. I own a firearm. I will not hesitate to bust a cap in somebody's, if they, what I'm saying, for real. But seriously, I am an owner of a weapon, but of a gun. And I mean, I'm a woman too, so, I need that. And whether you're a woman or a man, just, protect yourself. But there's no permit that's required for carrying a firearm. So my suggestion is just to make sure you're using it safely, do the right thing at all times, and you'll be good. You have to be 21 and over, by the way. So that's the first one. Number two, the state of Arizona don't play about drunk drivers. A lot of states don't. However, this is definitely one of those states that are a lot more strict. So we all should know as adults, as responsible adults, we should not be drinking and driving either, no way. We're not young, kids anymore. Most of us, I'm sure a lot of people that are watching are at least 21 and over. We shouldn't be driving under the influence, whether that's, marijuana or any kind of drug or alcohol. You just shouldn't do it. Like, don't put other people's lives in jeopardy because you're trying to get a buzz. Just do it at home. Just do it at home. That's the best way to do it. So just know that their laws are very strict when it comes to DUIs. They will throw the book at you, okay? Just know it. They're throwing a book at you. No matter if you had a clean record before, you've been, walking around like a saint all these years, driving drunk. Oh, that's so crazy. I don't know if it's true or not, but I was on my phone or doing something, and this headline came across my phone, and it was coming out of Tennessee, and it was saying that Tennessee has a new law. I think it's law. I don't know, you gotta look into it, but I believe it's a law now where if a driver, drunk or not, I'm assuming, hits somebody and takes their lives, and that person was a parent, they gotta pay child support for them kids or that kid. I just thought, you know what? As backward as I felt like our world and society was going, and I still do believe that, we have a long way to go. That to me was just like, I wanted to cry. I wanted to break down and cry, because that needs to be implemented in every state, everywhere. If you recklessly or uninfluenced or whatever the case is, hit somebody, it's a parent, you take their life, you absolutely should be paying for that child's well-being. I'm in agreement on that one. Because it's not cool. I feel like they should have put that into effect a long time ago, but I feel like they should definitely roll that out to all the states, because that is like the realest thing ever. Like, wow, I was really touched by that. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump back into the laws of the state of Arizona. So number 3, I talked about this in my last video. So when you're done with this video, definitely go check out that video where I talk more about registering your vehicle. So you want to make sure you register your vehicle. You have 30 days. And you also want to get your driver's license. You need your Arizona driver's license, okay, so you can be official. So definitely make sure you do that. Call down to the MDV. They'll tell you everything you need to do. And get your vehicle registered and get your identification, your driver's license. Number 4, they are strict on immigration laws. So I just want to make sure I put that out there and let you know, if you from out of the if you're here and it's not legal, and if it's illegal, that's a problem. So just make sure all you gotta do is make sure all your paperwork's taken care of. That way they ain't gotta be all up in your face. Just make sure all that's taken care of and you'll be good to go. But just know, I don't know why, but they're very strict on the immigration laws. It's like really strict down here. So where I'm from, I don't think they're that strict. I don't know. I never looked into it, to be honest. I've been in Washington most of my life, but I don't know. I don't know. But that's a thing for them. If they even have like any kind of suspicion, did I say that? Suspicion? If they are suspicious or have any kind of suspicion, then they can like approach you or whatever. I don't know what could be considered, Hopefully they're not petty. I hope they're not petty. But, law is law, so just keep that in mind. Number 5, AZ is one of the states that still abides by corporal punishment. So if you have kids in school, I haven't looked in I believe it's broken down by county. So maybe not every county, but I know statewide. I think it depends on the school and the school district and the county and things like that. But it is a state that does okay corporal punishment. Not one that I'm okay with. I don't think anybody should be putting their hands or feet or ruler or whatever on a child that is not theirs. You did not birth that child. I don't think that you should do that. I think it's not right. Call that parent and let them do what they gotta do. But it's the law. So if you don't like it, don't be here. Otherwise, that's what it is. So keep that in mind as well. That's a thing. Number 6, I believe, I'm looking over at my little cheat sheet. Gambling is allowed on tribal lands. So AZ has more Native American tribal land than any other U.S. state. That's what the Googler said. I'm sure the Googler is true. So keep that in mind. I know in a lot of other places in Arizona, it's not, like it's unlawful, but on tribal lands, you're good to go. So if you want to go gambling, hit that tribal land, do what you gotta do, and you're good. Or the reservation, and you're good. Number 7, high cigarette taxes. If you're a smoker, all you smokers out there, you know who I'm talking about too. It's gonna be more expensive for you. So, but I firmly believe that will not stop you from smoking that cigarette. I'm almost sure it won't. But I don't want you to get to the cash register and be startled by them taxes. So just know there's higher taxes on cigarettes for those who don't want to call you smokers, but you know what I'm saying. I have a lot of people that smoke around me, cigarettes, and I call them smokers. And they call themselves smokers, so it's all good. I used to be a smoker. I used to smoke cigarettes. I'm glad I don't have that habit anymore. I never was like every day. It never was a habit for me, but like I would go like months, years without smoking, and then I have a moment in life where I'm like super stressed out. I'll be stressed out over a couple months and I'll just smoke, but I've never like smoked more than a couple of days. So my best friend was like, you're not a real smoker, but it's all good. I'm okay with that. I'm not mad at it. Anyway, jumping into number 8, same-sex marriage is legal. So I don't know what that looks like across all of the states. I feel like more and more states are legalizing same-sex marriage, but I don't know because I have not done my homework. However, what I did do my homework on is Arizona does allow same-sex marriages. So if you got if you got that love, that same-sex love, bring your ass on down to Arizona and get that marriage license and go have some fun with your baby. So yeah, you guys are good to go. So come on down here. No shame in the game. We got you. Number 9, community property state. Arizona is a community property state for all y'all married folk. Number 10, animal rights. They take it seriously. So it's hot out here. Don't leave your animals outside on a hot ass day with no water, no food, no good shelter. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That's bad karma, I think, too, by the way. Don't mistreat your animals. Your animals are like your family. If you go out of your way to go purchase an animal, adopt an animal, treat that animal like family because they are, okay? So if you're not going to leave your kid outside with no food and no shelter, appropriate shelter and water, don't do it to your pet, okay? Let's do right by the pets. They are spiritual beings too, okay? So you will get it if you don't do right. Last thing, that was number 10. I'm going to give you a bonus. You have the right. There is a law about legal force. Really look further into that. Again, I did not dive in a lot into that. But you have a right to put a bullet in that ass if somebody violates you. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in imminent danger though, okay? So I'm being funny, but I'm not being funny. So if you're in imminent danger, I don't want to say if you feel threatened, because some people, I feel threatened, ain't that even going on, and you know who I'm talking about. Don't be doing that to people. That ain't right. So again, if you're in imminent danger, then you do have the legal right to use lethal force. Go to your Googler, go to the county. Sorry, my thing just paused. Go to the county, go to the whoever in the law and make sure you double, triple, quadruple check that law and all that's encompassed in that. But I do believe that that's important. Just don't misuse it, Don't ruin anybody's lives saying that you're in imminent danger or you feel threatened when you don't, It's karma for that too. I believe that. So that was 10 Arizona laws you should know about and that bonus. I hope that was helpful. You can ask me any questions, comment, make sure you subscribe. You can't ask me questions about that, but I told you, go ahead and go to the Googler and go to the state and they'll give you more information. You can look at the laws specifically and read them for yourself. That way you know in its entirety what's going on. But again, I thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. I gotta get to bed, my baby, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get to my baby. So I love you guys. I appreciate you. Please subscribe. Help your girl out, okay? Power to the people. Peace.
Look in the mirror. When I look in the mirror,